reading, a general May reading, an energy to go and check out well, I actually kind of see these as timeless. I just felt called to go and see the energy around Aries, along with the other signs, and see a message to share. Aries, I see this one being for anybody with strong Aries energy. Do you have an Aries sun, an Aries moon, Aries rising, Aries first house, Aries as your signature sign? Well, welcome, Aries. I do say as well for the love reading, 7th house and Venus energies apply. However, Aries, for these readings, I don't direct them other than the Pacific love readings. For these readings, whatever comes out. Aries, if you appreciate my time in doing this video, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you appreciated my time and my energy, my spiritual energy in pulling for you in this way. Do hit that thumbs up button. Aries, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being part of the channel. And Aries, if you're watching and not a subscriber, no worries. I've never been much of a subscriber person anyway, even with my own YouTube channel. Still not so much a subscriber person. Some people are just that way. I get it. Aries, shall we start with your reading? Let's see. A message for Aries. Nine of Pentacles, bottom of the deck energy, Magician, very capable. So, man of faith, any questions that you may have, I require a personal donation. My channel isn't monetized. I do depend upon viewer support. I do also spend a lot of time doing collective readings. So I do invite you, if you just want to look without donating, that's fine. But for any personal questions that you have, you can either donate through Cash App or buy me a coffee in the description. I'll be more than happy to pull for you. I do ask for a minimum of at least $15 though. If you want to go and put like $2 towards me or $5 for me, that's fine. But I'm going to take it as a deposit until you can go and at least get to the minimum of 15. So let's go back to the reading then in that case. I have 9 of Pentacles as our main message. I also have bottom of the deck energy with Magician. I have someone very capable, Aries. Someone capable and in this energy too, almost poised for movement. Someone who is poised for movement, someone who movement is coming towards. After all, so much has gone down. There have definitely been doors that have closed for you, Aries. And there are new doors to open. So that 9 of Pentacles is clarified by a Knight of Swords. It's clarified by a 5 of Swords. It's clarified by a 5 of Wands. So, Aries, didn't I just say that you had definitely had doors that were closing, but now, well, first of all, things are picking up. Picking up and busy too, Aries, whether it's picking up in finances for you, well, we already have capability. We also have the capacity and the capableness of building wealth. You have all the skills, all the ingredients there. However, I will say 8 of Wands with 10 of Pentacles feels like noise. Feels like lots of fast-paced action with many different people involved, many different places you have to go to, many different moving components. No worries, no worries. And if I sounded a little testy, I apologize. Sometimes I go through that on my lives. If you donate, look and buy me a coffee or Cash App. Cash App if you're in the US, buy me a coffee if you're somewhere else. Put in $15 and I will be more than happy to explore your question. And I can do it now. And I'm susceptible to flattery. Thank you very much. My first compliment of the day. Thank you. Yeah, if you can go and make a donation through either Buy Me a Coffee or Cash App, do it for 15 and I'll give you, we'll explore your question and get you the answers you need. Let me know if you'd like to do so. So, in the meantime, I'll go back to this reading for Aries, this general collective reading for Aries. But feel free to let me know when you sent over your donation. So 10 of Pentacles with 8 of Wands. In this energy is moving components. Lots of people, possibly lots of places, possibly things you need to move from in succession. Things you have to deal with at once. Could very well imply here family. It could imply different sources of getting your money from. But moreover than that, we won't know until we further clarify. Moreover than that, I see many moving parts that have to be dealt with simultaneously. All of them are rather fast-paced. All of them take time and attention. Now, let's go and take a look at these 3 cards we have. We have 2 fives. Fives speak to transition. They also speak of collaboration. They're also, too, think about it this way. They're the initial stages of thought being shared with others. Whatever you've been, or plans being shared with others. Fives are basically how you see things, how you'd like to plan things, how you'd like to guide things. And how well does that work with others? How well does that work in the general environment? That's why fives are also an interesting energy. Yeah, overall, the cards, the traditional meanings of fives aren't great. Right? They speak of work for one thing. Nothing easy for another. Lots of painful growth is a 5. But if we were to think about the interesting component of 5s, it's also when we first go and we're trying to achieve our goals against the external environment and against other people that also have their own goals, their own ideas, their own hallmarks they wish to achieve. That's what makes, to me, 5s interesting. And that's also, too, why we shouldn't discount the 5s at all as negative or as negative cards. This is growth. Think of it, too, this way. The chick that breaks the egg. You're seeking expansion, seeking acquisition, seeking collaboration, seeking to find your own footing according to your own beliefs, according to your own terms, with 9 of Pentacles. So we'll find out more. So Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords has a Knight of Wands. An Empress. And an Ace of Cups. Not bad for a Knight of Swords. First of all, Aries, know that in your state of being capable, in your state of pre-action, when action comes, Aries, action is going to come very fast, very thorough, very swift. Exactly what you've been looking for, Aries, is going to arrive to you, and it should make you actually quite happy. You'll get what you want, Aries. You'll get what you've been desiring for, Aries. Now let's go and take a closer look at 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Also, too, bottom of the deck energy, as I was pulling for this Knight of Swords, I have the Fool. We saw that 10 of Swords initially in that bottom of the deck energy. Doors have definitely been closed. There's at least one door, Aries, that's definitely going to be opened, and opened very swiftly, very deliberately, a whole new trajectory for you, Aries, should you grab the opportunity. I will say as well, with this energy clarifying the Knight of Swords, there's no reason why you wouldn't, no reason why you shouldn't. And with that in mind, Aries, since I see a door being opened, let's go and check first the 5 of Wands. Five of Wands gets a 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and a 4 of Pentacles. First of all, Aries, no matter who you meet, and perhaps maybe, Aries, you'd want to have some semblance of diplomacy. It isn't worth, Aries, by the way, 2 of Wands is Aries energy. It isn't worth, Aries, backtracking on your plans. Don't backtrack, Aries, to go and fit along with a group better. Don't backtrack, Aries, thinking in time, once you've reached a level of importance, a level of leadership, that then you could start asserting your true self. Aries, if you keep on pushing back the time for you to take strong stances, for you to walk into leadership roles, excuse me, to continue to advocate and act in what you believe in, Aries, rather than getting along with the crowd. You need to basically hold firm to your beliefs, Aries, because if you wait for that time when you can finally step forward, Aries, you will be waiting a very long time. Plenty of other people, Aries, in that energy is waiting and waiting and waiting. And that's also, too, where the hassle forms. You're not going to go and get ahead of me before I get ahead first. This is all about keeping, this Five of Wands is all about keeping everybody at the same level. You're not going to grow before I do. You're not going to get ahead at my expense. There is that sort of energy going along there. So therefore, Aries, it's like, don't try and placate with the collaborative roles that are coming up to you. If you have definite ideas, definite truths, definite ways of operating that you believe in, Aries, hold firm to them. Hold firm to them and get out of this spider nest of everybody trying to keep themselves at the same level. Take a bigger step, Aries, and walk out of that. So, Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a Three of Cups. Eight of Swords. Basically, Aries, I see an opportunity coming your way. A really, really good opportunity, Aries. And it's going to come fast, and you are going to be precisely hired and put into that role, Aries, because of your experience and because of your capabilities. Aries, don't try and play the role of a diplomat. If you play a role of a diplomat and don't act into the true energy in which you are, leader, basically incorporating and following through on the experience and what you've seen and what you know to be true, Aries, you'll be stuck in a whirlpool. That's not good. Don't even play that game, Aries. And second of all, this Five of Swords clarified by Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Aries, you can never and will never please anyone. Aries, this energy reminds me of that saying, it's lonely at the top. Well, definitely the more you improve, the more the people around you shift. The message I have here is definitely you can't please everyone. You won't please everyone. You can't think of anyone. And also, too, Aries, think of your path. Think of the opportunity that's coming your way and how you can make the best use of this opportunity that's arriving. And that's focusing on yourself in Nine energy, solitary energy, the energy of you before you join the collective, before you're responsible for a collective. The single and free and unattached you. Think about yourself first and solidify the chance that's given. Aries, this is my message to you. I could say signs, Aries, but I feel ultimately it's not really relevant because this reading is all about you and understanding that the more and more you step into more and more power, more and more you step into your true path, Aries. A lot of the people who know you from your current time and your past time, Aries, the more and more they'll resist that. Even if there's someone who you'll just meet, Aries, they will be friction. They will provide friction for you, continuing to rise up. They don't want to see you surpass them. And also, too, Aries, let me go and say, as I see this energy, also don't be concerned with other people's achievements. You have your own path and own good things that are coming, Aries. Someone else's path is not your own, just like your path is not someone else's. Those are my messages to you. And until next time, bye-bye. Well, I guess I will add to Aries. If you appreciate my time in doing this video, do give me a thumbs up. That let me know that the next time I have the calling to do a reading for the collective, who appreciates my time and who doesn't. I'll be watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.